just take some of the stuff around COVID earlier on in the pandemic, where there were real health implications, but there hadn't been time to fully vet a bunch of the scientific assumptions. And unfortunately, I think a lot of the kind of establishment on that kind of waffled on a bunch of facts and asked for a bunch of things to be censored that in retrospect ended up being more debatable or true.
Facebook will no longer ban users from searching for Kyle Rittenhouse. David, the question I have to ask, why so little so late from Facebook/Meta, whatever you want to call it?
Algorithms don't write themselves that suppress certain terms and conservatives or views they don't agree with. For instance, vaccine information about Dr. Fauci, or the Hunter Biden story.
Well, I basically shared a screenshot of the White House's own website where they attempted to redefine the concept of inflation. And economists have traditionally defined this term as 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP growth, which is the old textbook definition for inflation. And yet just sharing that caused Facebook to flag it and put a fact check notice on my page, stepping in and basically carrying water on behalf of the White House for political reasons, not economic reasons.
There was a lot of attention on Twitter during the election because of the Hunter Biden laptop story. The New York Post.
Had that too.
Of course, we made a bunch of mistakes, especially around the New York Post and the Hunter Biden laptop story. There's a lot of stuff in the Twitter files that, I never saw because it wasn't at that level. And I was surprised by the level of engagement with government agencies. I was surprised by the request.
I mean, basically, the background here is the FBI, I think, basically came to us, some folks on our team, and was like, hey, just so you know, like, you should be on high alert. We thought that there was a lot of Russian propaganda in the 2016 election. We just kind of thought, hey, look, if the FBI, which I still view as a legitimate institution in this country, it's like very professional law enforcement, if they come to us and tell us that we need to be on guard about something, then I want to take that seriously.
Now, keep in mind, the FBI had Hunter Biden's laptop when they said that. They've had it since 2019. So when the FBI told Facebook that on the eve of a presidential election, they knew it was a lie. If ever there was an attack on democracy, it's the country's largest law enforcement agency weighing in a dishonest way 3 weeks before the voting begins.
Daily Caller Patriots have access to thousands of exclusive articles and interviews, including with such great people as Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens, Donald Trump Jr. It's time to ditch the corporate narratives and the media spin. You deserve so much better. Become a Daily Caller Patriot today.